Hey folks, Ben Hoppy here. So today I want to talk a little bit about my overall perspective going into 2017. But first, let me talk a little bit about my workout today because I think this will kind of lay some context down about what I'm going to talk about. So I went into the gym today. It is deadlift day, and I'm a little bit panicked. Am I going to be able to lift this weight? Am I going to bring the workout that I think I can, that I know I can? So I'm sitting here and I'm going through my core workouts and I'm blasting right through that. And then suddenly I'm doing some push presses and slowing down very quickly. Get to my actual deadlifts and we ramp up. 135, 225, 315. I'm getting those. I'm nailing them. And then we bump right up to 260 to 365. And suddenly it is, can I grip this? Can I hold on to this? And I pull a few, and I lose my grip a little bit, but overall it's not too bad. But you can definitely tell that I'm slowing down a little bit as I'm doing this. The trainer says, that I don't have the energy levels that I usually bring. So basically, I just reframe my mind, go at it. We have 270 or 370 on the bar. And I do a set of 6 and then another set of 5, and I'm petered out at that point. But that is the heaviest I have ever lifted on a deadlift, so not too bad. Then I get to dumbbell bench press in an incline, and we go up 5 pounds on each arm on that, so basically 10 pounds total. Go from 55 to 60s, and then do some bench pressing. I'm pretty worn out by now. And so I still push up 140, which isn't too bad for me because bench press is really my hardest thing to get through. So I did all that, and as I kind of walked away from that, I came away with, yeah, that was a pretty good workout. That was a hardcore workout that I really brought what I felt was probably we're going to call this A- game. And the reason I don't call this my A game is very simple. Because I kind of did some reflecting back on what I did. And this is where I get to sort of where I'm going in 2017, which is this. As I walk into the gym, as I walk into any workout, whether it is a lifting workout, whether it's a cardio workout, high intensity, whether it's steady state cardio, whether it's going for a walk, going for a hike, going for a bike, whatever it is, okay? What I know is this. I have to put myself in the mental state. I have to say that I can do this because I can. This is the reality. I can do this. I can do these workouts. I can bring a high level of energy. I know that I can. I simply have to put my mind in that state that says, this is where I am, and this is what I'm going to do. As I go into something like a deadlift, I start to have sort of this panic mode, and then my body sort of just kind of goes, and that's just kind of weird because it's, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I can get through this, I can do this, this is not a problem, and then suddenly you're just like going in slow motion. And the reason I'm going in slow motion is because I'm not putting myself in that mental state right when I walk through the door. Or I'm hyping myself up and then scaring myself down. And I can't keep doing that. So, for 2017, one of my goals is to bring my A game to every single workout. And how I'm going to do that is to mentally disconnect myself from my fears and my hesitations about what I can and cannot do. This is absolutely, to me, critical. I want to make sure that when I walk in, that I'm confident in what I'm going to do. Look, I know that I can deadlift 370 pounds. I've done it. I know I can do it. There's no reason I can't do it. But in my mind, I'm sitting there going, ooh, this is really heavy. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. Oh, this is so heavy. Okay, yeah, it's freaking heavy. But you know what? Other people lift a hell of a lot heavier weights, and they don't blink an eye. I can do this if I put myself in the right mental state. So, I just have to remind myself when I walk into the gym, when I'm going to do a deadlift, when I'm going to do a squat, when I'm going to do a bench press, I have to remind myself. Very simple. 4 words. You can't see that. That's better. Okay, 4 words. 4 words. I am a hero. Those are the 4 words I have to remember. Because I am. Because we are our own heroes. Every time we walk into the gym, every time we walk out onto the trail, every time we walk or run or lift anything, we are our own heroes. We are only limited by what our minds tell us we're limited by. If we can push beyond that, we have to push beyond our mental and our physical limitations. And if you can do that, then you will succeed. Here's the reality. The reality is that I know I can do these things. I know that progression is important, and I'm progressing. And I'm going to continue to progress. And the way I'm going to continue to progress is to push myself every single time. Get past the mental barriers. Get past anything that stands in my way. Mental, physical, anything. This is the most important thing to me at this moment, is to lift this heavy thing, to run this mile, to push myself in this cardio class. These are the things that are important to me, and so I'm going to push through, and I'm going to make them happen. Here's the reality in a nutshell. I will beat the odds because I can go the distance. I will face the world, fearless, proud, and strong. I will please the gods because I can go the distance, and I will go the distance. I am a hero. And you are too. And that went way too long.